So, Mark, do you know what you're getting your Valentine this year?
Well, I was thinking of getting them something really special. Like a nice box of chocolates, maybe some flowers.
Oh, wow, you're going all out. I bet you'll throw in a teddy bear too, right?
Hold on, I was thinking more along the lines of a personalized teddy bear. With a little shirt that says, I'm the real treat.
Oh, no, Mark, that's terrible. The real treat? You might scare them away with that one.
Hey, it's memorable. They'll never forget me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Speaking English Daily Dose. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. Thanks for joining us today. Whether you're new here or you've been following us for a while, we're so glad you're here.
Our channel is all about helping you practice real-life English. No boring grammar rules or complicated exercises, just simple, everyday conversations you can use in real life.
That's right. We keep it fun and easy so you can sound natural in English conversations just like native speakers.
And today's topic is one that's coming up soon for a lot of people, Valentine's Day.
Yep, whether you love it, hate it, or just don't care, we're going to talk all about how to talk about Valentine's Day in English.
So get ready for some fun, simple conversations. And if you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started.
All right, so before we jump into Valentine's Day, Sarah, how's your week been?
Oh, it's been good. A little busy with work, but not too bad. The weather has been nice here, so that's always a bonus. How about you, Mark?
Same here. It's been a bit cold, but I've been getting outside a bit more lately. I even went for a long walk yesterday. Trying to stay active.
Oh, nice. I should do that more. I've been mostly inside, trying to catch up on my shows.
Oh, what are you watching?
I'm rewatching a favorite, Friends. It's a classic, Easy to watch, always funny.
Friends is great, but lately I've been watching some romantic comedies. It's kind of funny because I don't usually watch those, but hey, it's almost Valentine's Day.
Ah, I see what you're doing there. Getting in the mood for Valentine's Day, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, Valentine's Day is still a little far for me to get super excited about.
Same here. But it's a good time to talk about it, right? It's coming soon. So, Mark, do you have any special plans for the day?
Honestly, not much. I think I'll just keep it low-key this year. Maybe a nice dinner with some friends just to enjoy the evening. Nothing too fancy.
That sounds really nice. It's good to keep things simple sometimes. And this actually makes me think of Valentine's Day itself. It's funny how some people really go all out, while others, like us, keep it simple.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those days where people feel all kinds of ways about it. Some people love the big celebrations, others just take it easy.
So, let's dive into today's main topic. What exactly is Valentine's Day? What do you think, Mark?
Well, for most people, it's just a day to celebrate love. It's really about showing appreciation to someone you care about. But it doesn't always have to be romantic love. You can celebrate love with anyone, friends, family, even yourself.
True. That's a good point. And I think the way people talk about it is just as important. A lot of times, it's just a day to express feelings, not necessarily to do something huge.
Exactly. You don't need big gestures, just small things, maybe flowers, a nice message, or just spending time together. It's the simple, thoughtful acts that make the day special.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's just about appreciating the people around you, even in small ways. For example, you don't need to buy an expensive gift to show you care. A simple, heartfelt note or even a small treat can go a long way.
Right. It's funny because sometimes people feel the pressure to do something big, but Valentine's Day doesn't need to be over the top. It can be something as simple as making your partner a cup of coffee or sending a text to a friend just to let them know you're thinking of them. Those little moments can be more meaningful than grand gestures.
Absolutely. And that's what makes it so special. It's not about being perfect or fancy. It's about taking a moment to reflect on your relationships and express love and gratitude. It doesn't have to be complicated. The smallest act of kindness can mean the most.
Definitely. And speaking of Valentine's Day, some people think it's only for couples, but that's not the case at all, right?
I completely disagree with that. Valentine's Day is for everyone. Sure, couples may have a special connection on this day, but it's not just about romantic love. You can celebrate love with friends, family, or even take a moment to appreciate yourself. After all, self-love is important too.
Exactly. Honestly, I think we could all use a little extra love, no matter our relationship status. Sometimes we forget how important it is to show appreciation for the people around us, even if we're not in a relationship. Valentine's Day gives everyone an excuse to share that love.
That's so true. Whether you're in a relationship, single, or just celebrating love in any form, Valentine's Day is a great opportunity to reflect on the importance of relationships and how they shape our lives. It's a reminder to appreciate the people we care about, and even ourselves.
Absolutely. And if you're single, don't feel like Valentine's Day isn't for you. It's not just about being in a relationship. You can enjoy the day by connecting with your friends, family, or doing something kind for yourself.
I love that idea. Valentine's Day really is for everyone. It's just a chance to celebrate love in whatever form that takes. So, Mark, do you think Valentine's Day is important to you personally?
I wouldn't say it's super important, but I do think it's nice to have a day that reminds you to show appreciation for others. It's easy to get caught up in everyday life and forget to express gratitude to the people who matter to us. Valentine's Day gives us a moment to slow down, reflect, and show a little extra kindness.
I feel the same way. It's not about making it a big event or buying the most expensive gift. It's about taking a moment to appreciate those who are important to us, even in small ways. And sometimes the simplest acts can mean the most.
Exactly. So even though Valentine's Day might not be the biggest day of the year for everyone, it's still a nice reminder to spread a little love. Whether that's with a partner, a friend, or even just treating yourself with kindness, the sentiment is what matters most.
Well said, Mark. It's about the little things. And I think that's what makes Valentine's Day such a lovely day to celebrate, in whatever way feels right for you. I like that. It's about taking the time to care. But on that note, do you think Valentine's Day is different in other parts of the world?
Oh, definitely. Some places really go all out with big celebrations, while in others, it's much more relaxed or even ignored altogether. It's interesting how different cultures treat the day. For example, in some countries, people spend a lot of money on gifts or have elaborate dinners, while in other places, it's much quieter and people just exchange small tokens of affection.
Yeah, it's fascinating how one day can have so many different meanings depending on where you are. I've heard that in Japan, for example, it's traditional for women to give chocolates to men. Then, a month later, on White Day, men return the favor by giving gifts back. That's pretty different from what we do here, where both partners usually exchange gifts on the same day.
That's so interesting. And in some parts of the world, like in Italy, Valentine's Day is celebrated more as a celebration of romantic love. There's even a tradition of couples locking a padlock on a bridge and throwing away the key to symbolize their unbreakable bond.
Oh, I love that idea. It sounds so romantic. But honestly, I think the beauty of Valentine's Day is how it can be anything you want it to be. In some cultures, it's just another day, and that's perfectly fine too. You don't need a huge celebration to enjoy the meaning behind it.
Agreed. And sometimes people feel the pressure to do something big because of what they see online or on TV. But honestly, Valentine's Day can just be a quiet, peaceful day if that's what you want. It's all about celebrating love in the way that feels right for you.
Exactly. And for those who don't have a Valentine, that's totally okay. Being single on Valentine's Day isn't weird at all. There's no reason you can't enjoy the day just like everyone else. It's not about being in a relationship. It's about taking a moment to reflect on the love in your life, whether that's from a partner, friends, family, or even yourself.
Right. If you're single, you can say, I'm single, but I'm enjoying the day. No big deal. There's no reason to feel bad about it. In fact, some people might actually enjoy having a quieter day without all the hustle and bustle.
Absolutely. And if you're in a relationship, it's no need to over-explain either. Just say, I'm in a relationship, and leave it at that. Simple and to the point. Valentine's Day is personal, and it's really about how you choose to celebrate or not celebrate.
Exactly. Whether you're celebrating with a loved one, friends, or even by yourself, Valentine's Day can be whatever you want it to be. No pressure, just a chance to reflect on the people and love that matter to you.
Exactly. It's just about being honest, no stress. So let's say someone asks you, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? What would you say? Well, I would probably say, I'm going out for dinner with a friend. Or maybe I'm staying in, just relaxing. Nothing too crazy, you know?
That sounds nice. I feel the same way. And there's no need to lie or make it sound more exciting than it is. Just keep it real. Sometimes the simplest plans are the best, especially on a day like Valentine's Day.
Exactly. There's no pressure to make it seem like a big event. It's more about how you feel in the moment, right? If you're enjoying the day, then that's what counts.
For sure. So, do you usually give gifts on Valentine's Day?
Sometimes I do, but not always. I don't feel like it's something I have to do every year. If I do give something, it's usually something small, like a handwritten note or maybe a little treat. I think it's more about the thought behind it than the gift itself.
That's the best kind of gift, I think. A big, expensive gift doesn't always show the same level of care. A small gesture that comes from the heart can often mean a lot more.
I totally agree. It's not about how much money you spend. Sometimes a simple, thoughtful gift can have a much deeper impact than something fancy or expensive. Like, even something like your favorite homemade cookies or a sweet card can really show you care.
Exactly. And honestly, spending time together sometimes feels like the best gift of all. You don't need a fancy dinner or extravagant presents if you're just enjoying each other's company. Time spent together is priceless.
Absolutely. I think it's nice to focus on the quality of time you spend with the people you care about, rather than trying to impress them with expensive gifts or big gestures. Sometimes just being there for someone is the best way to show you love them.
100%. It's all about those meaningful shared moments. Whether you're laughing over dinner, watching a movie, or simply chatting, those are the things that make the day special.
Exactly. So, no matter how you choose to spend Valentine's Day, it's about making it meaningful for you and the people you're with. Agreed. Time spent together is priceless. But let's move on to some common phrases you might hear during Valentine's Day. One question people often ask is, are you single or are you in a relationship?
Ah, the classic question. And if you're single, it's completely okay to say, I'm single, but I'm doing fine. You don't need to explain further. It's simple, confident, and no one should make you feel uncomfortable about it.
Exactly. And if you're in a relationship, you can just say, I'm in a relationship. No need to go into the details unless you want to. It's a simple, clear answer, and there's no need to justify anything.
Right. It's all about being honest without overthinking it. Whether you're single or in a relationship, it's perfectly okay. People just want to know the basics, and that's enough.
Exactly. Now, moving on, another common question that pops up around this time is about gifts. People might ask, do you usually give gifts on Valentine's Day?
And for that, you can answer simply, I like simple gifts. You don't need to say much more. People will get the idea that it's not about spending tons of money, but about meaningful, thoughtful gifts.
Right. Or if you prefer, you can say, a small gift is enough for me. That's the truth, after all. You don't need anything big or extravagant to show that you care. It's about the thought behind it, not the price tag.
Exactly. Valentine's Day isn't about impressing someone with a big gift. It's about making the other person feel appreciated and loved. A simple gesture is often more impactful than an expensive one.
Definitely. It's the little things that count. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where someone asks about gifts or relationships, just keep it simple and honest. That's the key.
For sure. And lastly, let's talk about feelings. How do you usually feel on Valentine's Day, Sarah?
Sometimes I feel really happy and warm, especially when I'm spending time with people I care about. There's something about the atmosphere, whether it's having a nice meal or just relaxing with someone close, that makes me feel all fuzzy inside. It's those small, simple moments that make it special for me.
That's a nice way to feel. I think a lot of people feel that warmth too. It's like a reminder to appreciate the good people in your life. But I have to admit, there are times when it feels like just another normal day for me.
Exactly, and that's okay too. Not every day has to be perfect or full of grand celebrations. Sometimes it's just another day to go through, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's no pressure to feel a certain way, and I think that's important to remember. Not everything about Valentine's Day has to be filled with excitement or expectations.
Yeah, that's true. Some years it feels really special, and I think that's because I might be spending time with someone important, or maybe we're doing something that feels meaningful. But other years, it's just another regular day, and I don't mind that either. There's no need to force a feeling or event if it doesn't naturally happen.
Absolutely. I feel like what makes Valentine's Day feel real is that it's not always the same. Some years might be filled with excitement, fun dates, and big gestures. Other years might be quieter, where it's just a relaxed day with maybe no expectations. But that's what I love about it. It can be whatever you make of it. It's like any other day where you just let your feelings guide you.
Exactly. Valentine's Day isn't about one specific way of feeling, it's about accepting whatever feelings come. If you feel excited, that's great. If you feel a bit down or indifferent, that's totally fine too. The important thing is that you don't have to try to fit into an idea of what it should be like. Valentine's Day can be happy, sad, or even just peaceful. It's all part of the experience.
Right. And sometimes I think people forget that it's okay not to have the best day. There's a lot of pressure with social media and movies that make it seem like Valentine's Day should be a fairy tale. But in reality, it's just another day to reflect on love, relationships, and even self care. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I think that's what makes it more authentic and enjoyable when you just let things flow naturally.
Yeah, and I think that's something many people can relate to. Some years I feel the love and warmth surrounding me. It's like everyone's in a good mood and the energy is contagious. But other years I just want to relax, take it easy, and not do much at all. And that's totally fine. There's no right or wrong way to feel about it.
Exactly. It's all about being in tune with how you feel on that particular day. If you feel like doing something special, great. If you just want to have a quiet evening or even treat yourself to some self care, that's equally valid. Valentine's Day doesn't have to be a big celebration. It can just be about appreciating whatever love you have around you, whether it's romantic, platonic, or even self love.
Absolutely. Sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves to have a perfect day, but really it's about being genuine with how you feel. If that means having a romantic evening, that's wonderful. But if it's about doing something low-key, that's just as valuable. It's your day after all.
And I think that's a beautiful thing about Valentine's Day. It's a reminder that love isn't always about grand gestures. It can just be about the everyday moments that make us feel connected to others or even to ourselves. So, whether it's a joyful, exciting day or a peaceful, quiet one, it's all good.
Exactly. Valentine's Day doesn't have to be full of big events or fancy celebrations. Sometimes the best days are the ones where we just accept our feelings as they come and enjoy whatever version of the day we're experiencing. Whether it's special or ordinary, Valentine's Day is about celebrating the love in our lives in whatever way feels right.
All right, let's dive into some key vocabulary from today's conversation. First up, we've got Valentine's Day. This is a day to celebrate love and affection, typically observed on February 14th. You might have heard us say, Valentine's Day is coming soon. It's a pretty simple way to talk about the day when it's approaching. For example, you could say, I'm looking forward to celebrating Valentine's Day with my friends. A lot of people mistakenly think Valentine's Day is only about romantic love, but actually, it's a day for everyone, no matter your relationship status. So keep that in mind. It's about love in all its forms.
Exactly, Sarah. Next up, we have the word gift. A gift is something you give to show appreciation or affection. In the conversation, Sarah said, sometimes I give small gifts. It doesn't have to be anything big, right? For example, you could say, she gave him a thoughtful gift for his birthday. Now, a common mistake people make is thinking that gifts have to be expensive, but really, it's the thought that counts. It's about showing someone you care, not about how much you spend.
Absolutely. And this leads us to the word single. This is when you're not in a romantic relationship. Mark said, I'm single, but I'm happy. It's a simple, honest way to express where you're at. Another example could be, he's been single for a while now. Some people mistakenly think being single is a bad thing, but it's really just a personal status, not something to feel negative about. Whether you're single or in a relationship, it's just where you are in life at the moment.
Right. Now, let's talk about relaxing. To relax means to unwind, take it easy, and enjoy some calm time. Sarah mentioned, I'm just relaxing tonight. And it's so important to make time for that. After a busy day, I might say, I like to relax after a busy day at work. But here's the thing, sometimes people confuse relaxing with being unproductive, but really, relaxing can be an important part of self-care. It helps you recharge so you're ready for the next day.
Exactly, Mark. Moving on, we have relationship. This usually refers to a connection with someone, typically romantic. In the conversation, I said, I'm in a relationship. And a new example might be, they've been in a relationship for 2 years. But it's important to note that people often confuse casual friendships with serious romantic relationships. So make sure you're clear on the difference.
For sure. Another important word is plan. A plan is a set idea of what you're going to do. For example, I asked, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? You can use it to talk about your activities or events. Maybe you could say, my weekend plans include hiking and watching a movie. And here's a tip. Don't stress about making elaborate plans. Simple plans are totally fine. They can be just as enjoyable, if not more.
Exactly. And the last word we're covering today is gift giving. This is simply the act of giving a present to someone. Mark asked, do you give gifts on Valentine's Day? You can also say something like, she enjoys the gift-giving tradition at Christmas. But a common mistake is thinking that gifts always have to be physical items. Remember, gifts can be experiences or thoughtful gestures, and they can be just as meaningful as something you can hold in your hand.
Exactly. And there you have it. Some useful vocabulary that will help you sound more natural when talking about Valentine's Day and expressing your feelings about it. Keep these words in mind next time you're chatting about the holiday or just sharing your thoughts with someone.
We hope that helps. Don't forget, simple words and real feelings are all you need to make your conversations more authentic. Keep practicing these phrases and you'll feel more confident in your English every day.
Today, we practiced talking about Valentine's Day. We covered everything from what the day is about to how you might answer common questions like, are you single or in a relationship? We learned that Valentine's Day isn't just for couples. It's a day to show appreciation, whether it's for a partner, friend, or even yourself. We discussed natural, simple ways to talk about your plans for the day, such as, I'm staying in tonight, or I'm going out for dinner. We also explored how you might talk about gifts, saying things like, I like simple gifts, or I don't need anything big. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to feel about Valentine's Day. Whether it's a big celebration or just another day, it's okay to be yourself and share your honest feelings in simple English. Keep practicing these phrases and you'll feel confident using them in real-life conversations.
Now it's time for today's question. How do you feel about Valentine's Day? Do you like celebrating it or do you think it's just a regular day? Tell us in the comments below.
Here are 2 answers to help you. I enjoy Valentine's Day because it's a chance to show my love to others. I don't mind it, but I think it's just another day. I don't really celebrate it. So, how do you feel? We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to comment and share your thoughts.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this conversation and that it helps you with your English practice.
Remember, you don't need to use complicated words to have a great conversation. Just keep it simple and real.
If you liked this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Speaking English Daily Dose. We post new videos every week to help you improve your English.
keep practicing, have fun with it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Take care, everyone. Keep learning and stay confident.